Owners and directors wear multiple hats as they supervise their early childhood programs, from plunging toilets to meeting with inspectors. Of all the things they do, keeping children safe must be a top priority for all early childhood programs. The most effective measure you can implement is active supervision. Active supervision, both indoors and outdoors, is much more than being in the same place at the same time as the children. It requires leadership, planning, ongoing monitoring, and professional development. Active supervision can promote things like childcare licensing compliance, the freedom for the kids to explore and play safely with more opportunities for safe, risky play, and more opportunities for positive social interactions. Active supervision also ensures a quicker response time from teachers as situations arise, and seconds can matter. So what can you do as a director or administrator to ensure your staff is actively supervising children at all times? The first step in implementing active supervision strategies is to develop an active supervision policy. You should get as many of the staff and families as possible involved in the decisions about what should be included in this policy. Account for supervision at all times and in all situations, and communicate the policy to every adult involved in the program. Next, you need to coordinate training on active supervision, either holding it yourself, arranging for an outside trainer to come in, or attending classes off-site through your local resource and referral agency. The training should happen as soon as possible, based on what works best for your program. That might be an in-service for current staff, as well as being part of the orientation for new staff. The training should be provided for all lead teachers and assistant teachers, floats, and substitutes, as well as all support staff and volunteers. For long-term planning, determine what works best for your facility as far as how often the training should take place. Some options to consider might be yearly sessions, periodic refreshers, and opportunities for the staff to actually practice the strategies involved. For the implementation of your strategies, consider how the information can be introduced to the staff, such as visual aids that might be useful. Modeling of active supervision by the director or lead staff is also effective. Once the staff is trained, there should be ongoing monitoring whenever children are on the grounds. For accountability and consistency, you should develop procedures and tools for monitoring, such as a monitoring checklist. Questions that can be consistently asked and answered include: can the staff see and hear all of the children? Are the staff consistently positioned to respond quickly when they're needed? Are the staff counting children and doing a face check on a regular basis and tracking those who arrive late or leave early? How are the staff communicating with each other? Are the staff reinforcing clear safety rules? No matter how well designed your program is, it needs a process in place for if something goes wrong. There are a few ways to know if your program has a safety problem. An observation checklist might reveal that a procedure isn't being done properly. An incident may occur, or someone may report a concern. The next step is to develop a process for what to do if your safety procedures aren't working. First, define the problem. Do a root cause analysis. Root cause analysis, RCA, is a systematic process for identifying root causes of problems or events and an approach for responding to them. RCA is based on the basic idea that effective management requires more than just putting out fires for problems that develop, but also finding a way to prevent them. Match the root cause to a solution. Then engage a team to implement the solution and make sure it works. Every child has the right to be safe. Children are safer when everyone works together to improve the strategies they use in homes, centers, and the community, so children don't get hurt. Keeping children safe is everybody's business.